In today's video, I show you how you can transform one design 3 different ways. Now let's get creating. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm exploring the possibility of entrepreneurship through print on demand and lots more. So we're starting off with an 8.75 by 11.25 page in Canva, and here you can see that I'm adding some blob elements to the background. This is to add some texture to my page and also to provide some separation for the rooms in the house. I randomly decided to use a house as the theme for my design, but you can use whatever you like. The process remains the same. So far my house has 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom and some sitting space next to a window. I added a few more household elements until I had filled up the majority of the space on the page. My aim was also to create something realistic and engaging. Now that my page is pretty much filled in, I decided to change the color of some of the elements. It's a personal preference to have the elements match a little bit closer, and customizing elements is always a good idea since Canva is so widely used. I decided to use this mint green as my base color, so here you can see that I'm selecting some of the other elements and just changing some colors to match this one. Clearly the emptiness of this bedroom wall was just getting to me, so I added a wall decoration and I changed the color of that as well. I wanted to like this piece of wall art, but even when I changed the colors it did not fit the space, so I ended up deleting this and duplicating my first decoration. I'm sure I've mentioned this in one of my previous videos, but adding shadows to your elements just really adds something extra to your designs. With the shadows added, our foundation is complete. Now we're going to transform this design into a spot the differences activity, and with the page duplicated, it's time to make changes to one of them. For my first difference, it's an easy one. I moved the girl over to the other chair and then I changed the color of the other elements ever so slightly. You can have as many differences as you like and even add completely new elements to the picture. Remember that you need to match the difficulty level of your activity book to the age group that you're targeting. You can see that I decided to change the color of this bedsheet from white to grey just so that it could stand out a little bit less. Making slight changes to the size and position of some elements makes this activity a little bit more challenging. Now that we've added enough differences, it's time to download both pages. We upload them back into Canva and place them side by side any way you like, and be sure to add instructions as well. Now we switch over into Inkscape to transform our original design into our maze. With the Bezier pen selected, I drew a sample line to see what settings were on there. The size and the color of the line works for this maze, so I continued to draw straight lines connecting one room to the other. I didn't really have a start and end point to the maze in mind, but I knew that I could figure this out later. With the maze completed, it was time to hit export. I dragged and deleted the image to upload the lines only into Canva. At first I sent it all the way to the back, but the majority of the maze was being hidden and that did not make sense, so I brought it forward again. With the maze complete, I decided to add a twist to the start and finish points. It's task oriented and you need to get Mary to where Emily is so that she's not late for school. For our last transformation, we're taking our original design and turning it into a hidden image activity. You can add as many or as little images as you like. My first hidden image is the cat under the bathroom sink, and here you can see that I'm changing the colors of the cell phone so that it blends in with the background a little bit more. By adjusting the transparency of your elements, you increase the difficulty levels of your activity. Remember to make use of the color picker tool when matching the color of the hidden images to the surrounding elements. For my last hidden image, I'm adding this New York stamp to the refrigerator magnets. And just like that, we have one design transformed 3 different ways, and the only thing left to do is to add the instructions for our hidden images activity. So if you liked this video and it was helpful to you in some way, then don't forget to hit the thumbs up and subscribe for more.